Dear parents, I hope you are all fine there. The future of our children is here. Let us look at the ways how better we can fix the future of our children. In the previous video, we saw the 10 parental pitfalls, my child pitfall, that are going to limit or undermine their self-esteem, their self-worth. Now, in this one, let us look at how we can fix the child's mess. How better can we position our children in order to be great thinkers, great leaders, and we at the end of the day develop this world together. Number one, unconditional love and acceptance. Ladies and gentlemen, we produce children when we love them, when we want them, so let's continue loving them. Sometimes we don't need to attach any conditions. We have seen some parents, maybe because they say, I don't like this child because he's what? Because he wets the bed, because he doesn't perform in class. Here in unconditional love and acceptance, we are not going to consider that. A child is a child. You consider your child as your child. Because when we love them, at the end of the day, they can also fix the few mistakes, because some of them are developmental kind of errors they commit. I remember when I was a child as an adolescent, there are some things that I remember that were done to me, but now I start imagining, why did the parents do them to me? Up to now I still know. And sometimes no one took time to talk to me. So that's the first experience. Still on unconditional love and acceptance, we need to remind ourselves. So if God loved the world and gave his own one child to the world, then for you, why don't you love your own? Because you may not love the entire world. I may not assume that you love everyone and whatever you don't know, but just love your child. So love, let's live love as love. Many books, many theories have been put about love. So let's love our child. That was number one. Number two, positive reinforcement. I talked about it in the pitfalls. We need to constantly give positive reinforcement. Sometimes children don't need much. We need to reinforce their feelings. We need to reinforce their strengths, their effort by small things. Praises, for example, praising your child is actually a wonder. It gives them a milestone. Then when we go to number three, we can give feedback. Children need feedback, ladies and gentlemen. We need to give feedback to our children often. We provide specific, genuine feedback to our children. Our children need feedback because it encourages them. The feedback encourages them. Feedback sets them free. Then when you go to number four, children, we need to encourage them to be independent. The autonomy we talked about, because if you are not there, how would they survive? We always wonder, if I die now, my children are 7, they're 7, another one is 15-year-old, then the entire village is crying. You see, you raise it, you produce an individual. By the time they stepped on land, you are supposed to start training them. Autonomy, encourage independence. They need to know how to do certain things independently. Encourage and support them. Then when we go to number 5, we see we have to focus on effort and not just results. Sometimes you may go and see your child has been going to school Monday, Friday, has gone there, has done homework, has behaved well, maybe has not been suspended or expelled from school. But then at the end of the semester, at the end of the term, at the end of a certain period of studying, the child is the last in the class, performance-wise. Then you punish the child, you blame the child, you harass the child. You see? First focus on the efforts they have put themselves. Can't you commend them for the efforts and the dedication they have put? Can't you also recognize the hard work they have put, despite the efforts maybe have not come, I mean the results have not come, but they have also put effort. So we are saying for every child, try by all means and look at the efforts they have put and commend them and thank them for that. However, maybe the results have not come. Yes, then we can also go to the last one and the very last one, which is model the positive talk. The children have to know, you have to demonstrate positive self-talk and then self-acceptance. How do you model this? You need to make this child be placed in a position like he's going to understand how to package themselves for the future. We have seen we have different capabilities. Even somebody cannot stand in public and maybe read a letter or a reading in church, in a gathering. We have that kind of anxiety. Yes, it can improve with training, but most of the times we have to instill this self-esteem in the children when they are still young. Those who have not subscribed, I urge you to subscribe. If you have subscribed, you can like. I wish you a blessed time.